Going back to that drought, of course, around here, extremely dry right now, continuing to add to the count of days without more than 1/10 of an inch of rain. In fact, it's been about 31 days, 32 days now, counting this afternoon. Total rainfall since the beginning of September, though, less than 3/4 of an inch in Carbondale. So once again, 32 days since we've seen a rain of at least 1/10 of an inch. That is the longest stretch in about 8 years here in the region. Of course, no rain out there today. Expecting a lot of sunshine, a little blue sky overhead, and we do have a little haze out there as well. But temperatures starting to warm up after starting in some areas into the low 30s. Right now, 65 in Benton. We've got 66 now into Mount Vernon. McLeansboro also at 66. In upper 60s, Vienna over towards Anna along 146 there. Anna at 67. Meanwhile, Metropolis currently at 68 degrees. Upper 60s, near 70 across western Kentucky. Paducah right now at 69. Clinton, Kentucky at 69 also. And then across western southeast Missouri. Sikeston now up to 70. Meanwhile, Perryville at 64 degrees. Once again, a lot of blue sky overhead. Should be a great afternoon to get out and about. You can, of course, see the dryness as many of the yards, just a lot of the fields, and even some of the trees now starting to turn brown here across the region. But, of course, lots and lots of blue sky overhead. High pressure remains in control locally. The remnants of Hurricane Ian have been stuck right off the East Coast, producing a lot of wet weather into places like New York, back into Pennsylvania, and even possibly for the honor flight flying to D.C. today, battling a few light showers. High pressure built into the Great Lakes, and here's a strong cold front. Now, this one is going to hold off for a couple of days, but once it moves in, it's going to bring some of the coldest air we've seen so far this season. Light winds today, though, from the east and northeast are going to keep things pretty quiet here through the rest of this afternoon. Once again, we are going to warm up, top off about mid-70s, say from Carbondale to Harrisburg along Route 13. A little warmer into the Missouri Boot Heel, Sikeston to southward over towards Caruthersville into the upper 70s, and then falling off quickly this evening after sunset. With the dry air in place, it does not take long for temperatures to quickly drop back into the low to mid 50s, and then tomorrow morning could see some upper 30s in a few spots. Now, we had quite a bit of frost around this morning. I don't think tomorrow morning we are going to be quite as cold, but tomorrow afternoon starting that warming trend here over the next couple of days. Upper 70s tomorrow for highs across southern Illinois, some lower 80s into parts of southeast Missouri, and everybody jumps into the lower 80s. Thursday is going to be the warmest day of the week. Could see some mid 80s in a few areas. It's going to feel warm, but we go from shorts to coats pretty quickly. Looking ahead to Friday and Saturday, these are afternoon high temperatures. That cold front goes through, afternoon highs into the lower 60s as this big blast of cold air works its way southward. There is some concern that not only do we see the potential for frost coming up for Saturday and Sunday mornings, I keep lowering these temperatures. I think there's a chance, especially Sunday morning, that we could see some temperatures back below freezing, and it's coming in right on schedule. Average first freeze you can see coming in towards the second half of October, but if you're looking for rain, there's just not much of it here in the forecast. There's the cool down we're talking about Friday and Saturday. Of course, again, frost, maybe some freezing temperatures Sunday morning, 70 for an afternoon high, quickly warming back up early next week. Well, there is some relief out there. You know, we may see some rain, Mark, Brooke, towards the middle of next week, but we're still a week away. Hard to believe.
Yeah, if it comes.
Dusty. That's what it is right now.
It is.
Dusty.
All right.